Mama Taurus, Daddy Taurus, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy where I serve and I slay. Happy birthday to all of my beautiful Tauruses out here. And today I'm going to be doing your reading from May 24th to the 31st. This will be a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. Now, dear Taurus, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify all the cards for you and get some final advice. Taurus, I'm back. Your sun is back. So I am very thankful to share the results with you. I already made a post about it in the community post a couple of days ago. So I crowned the 10th place in the triathlon, competing with elites. It was very challenging. I'm kind of surprised how I did it, but I mean, I really put a lot of efforts into it, so I made it happen. But oh wow, the 10th place, honestly, I'm really honored. I think I exceeded my expectations, and I want to say thank you very much for your support. It was on May 16, okay, and May 15 was my mom's birthday, so it was kind of a birthday gift, sprinkle, sprinkle. But I definitely made them Tauruses proud, okay? Being a son of a Taurus and a Capricorn, I'm determined to go after whatever I want. So my next triathlon is going to be on May 31st, literally 10 days from now. It's going to be in Boulder, Colorado, double the distance as the Ironman, okay? So we're training hard and we're also showing up properly here. Now, all about you, dear Taurus. Your challenge for the upcoming week is the High Priestess. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Swords, followed by the Six of Swords and the Fool, okay? So, dear Taurus, big question marks is what I'm getting here that you have above your head. The High Priestess being your challenge here, this typically talks about a situation here where you may feel like that there is something here that your intuition is telling you is about to happen. You are seeking answers, okay? You need a lot of answers, big question marks above your head. Is this really going to happen? Is this really going to take place? For many of you, there is possibly a brand new beginning that's going to happen. We're going to clarify this and we're going to find out about this shortly for you. And your intuition is getting on point even more right now. Something is cooking. You can tell it's happening. Now, in the recent past, you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Three of Wands. Some of you are dealing with the fixed sign, Aquarius, Leo, another Taurus, possibly a Leo. So Scorpio, excuse me. So in the recent past, for many of you, you met this person. You were very, very connected with them. There could have been a long distance relationship between many of you, between you and this person. This is someone, Taurus, that when they entered into your life, you really felt the connection here as this person being part of your destiny, okay? Because the Wheel of Fortune is speaking about a destined meeting, something that was predestined, okay? Aligned by the stars. We're going to talk about this and we're going to clarify this for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, dear Taurus, you have the Six of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Page of Cups. So there is an apology that's been delayed. I think one of the reasons why someone here hasn't been able to really come fully towards your way is because there is a conflict here that still exists between you and this individual. You could be dealing with somebody that's very popular or that's very well known, or you could be that person. Family members involved, cultural issues, religious issues could be a factor because of this person not being able to come towards your way. For many of you, somebody wants to make an effort, but there is an obstacle here. We're going to clarify this and we're going to see how this is going to get resolved for you in a moment. Now, in the near future, you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Hangman. Some of you are dealing with the Scorpio, Pisces. In the near future, there is a major transformation that's happening. A situation here is going to end. And when this situation ends, what I'm seeing here, this is one of those rare energies. When this situation ends, dear Taurus, it looks like with the Hanged Man, there is a perspective shift that's going to happen. Something is shifting, something is changing. It's allowing you and this person to see things from a different perspective. At the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming is the Eight of Swords, Six of Swords, and the Fool, and the Queen of Swords. Some of you are going to disconnect from this person and choose to walk away from them. I'm going to keep it very real. Others of you are going to disconnect, both of you, from they're going to disconnect from someone or you're going to disconnect from someone, and there's going to be a brand new beginning here. Okay, could be dealing with an Aries. This is about leaving the past in the past and wanting to have a brand new beginning. And you have been questioning whether that's something that's going to actually happen between you and this individual or not, finally. You could be also seeing things in your dream. There is something about your dream state with the High Priestesses. The more I'm looking at the High Priestess as your challenge here, Taurus, The more it's giving me like this, you just kind of doing research. Some of you have been looking into dream definitions. There's something about you looking into like certain symbols and seeing certain numbers. Number 222 can be significant. That was also my triathlon, my bib number 222 that happened to be, right? The first one was 69. I literally did 2 triathlons in the season of Taurus, Sleigh. So there is something about you decoding dreams, decoding messages, receiving. There is a very strong telepathic communication between you and this individual as well. So we're going to find out about everything, and we're going to clarify. And as a courtesy notice, I would like to mention that I don't exist on other platforms, TikTok, whatever. I only exist on here and Instagram in your heart. Thank you for going ahead and hitting the like button, because on this channel, we're all about reciprocation. And I know that you've been great at doing that, so I really appreciate that. Cross-watchers, you too. So, dear Taurus, let's clarify everything for you and see what is it that's going on, honey buns. I literally came back from my 6-mile run. Okay, that was really great. 7 minutes and 25 seconds per mile. That was my fastest that I've done. So I'm really thankful for that. You know, great progress, dear Taurus. Now let's talk about you. What is this question marks that you got? You're questioning something. You're wondering. Big question marks. So Taurus, the High Priestess here for you. It's clarified by the 6 of Swords. Yes, the Fool here and the 5 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. A lot of you are wondering if you both are going to be back together. That's what I'm getting here for you. Okay, the Fool is here again, Aries energy, 5 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords. So a lot of you are wondering if this person is going to come. This person could be going through some sort of there is a depression they're going through, or there is something about a challenging situation that they're finally coming out of. There could have been abandoned by someone, or they could have been left out in a situation, and you've been waiting for the right moment for this person to come back to re-enter into your life. One of the reasons that I'm seeing here this person was not able to come into your life was because there were possibly some financial situations and obstacles happening in their life. And for others of you, you were dealing with someone who had a lot of abandonment wounds. I think you've been super patient with this person. Could be a Virgo. You've been very, very patient with this person. And finally, there is a movement that's going to happen. I think you and this person, I don't know why I'm getting this energy of you moving somewhere else or relocating to a new house, to a new town, new city. There is something about leaving the area, planning a trip, leaving the area, moving away. So for many of you, you've been waiting for that moment. You've been waiting to manifest this situation to unfold for you in the best way possible. A lot of you could be dealing with somebody that's very well known and popular. That's what I'm really strongly getting here for you. So let's clarify the recent past. Okay, so you have question marks. Is this really going to happen? The 7 of Pentacles in the recent past is talking about investment into this relationship, clarified by the 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups. Yeah, relationship. Now, many of you gave a lot into this relationship, like a lot of investments here, your time, your energy. Taurus, 2 of Pentacles here, and the Empress. Now, this could be you or this could be your person. I feel like it has a lot to do with possibly both, but more so your person. Someone here, or maybe there is a situation here of, you possibly going back and forth when it came to marriage and when it came to commitment to this person. Many of you were wondering if this was your twin flame. I think you already know that this person could be your twin flame, although this is not a twin flame reading. But there is something here about you connecting the dots and seeing a lot of synchronicities and angel numbers and really being able to see that this person came into your life for a reason. But when it came to marriage and when it came to commitment here, because the 10 of Pentacles is commitment and long-term commitment and marriage, something here felt like it was taking too long. This person could have been very much on and off with you in the recent past. I think that both of you shared a very, very strong bond together. But with the 6 of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands, too many obstacles, too many challenges here that maybe didn't allow this person to come towards your way. I feel like a lot of you with the Wheel of Fortune, you did go through some sort of a big chapter, big change in your life here. You went through a spiritual awakening, especially last year. The Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Hierophant here. That's you, the Queen of Wands, and the Page of Swords. So you were wanting to marry this person. Many of you wanted to commit. Many of you saw yourself being partners with this individual here. For many of you, there could have been age differences between you and them. You wanted something completely different. They maybe were not really still sure what they wanted in their own end here as well. Page of Pentacles, a lot of you basically gave this person chance after chance after chance. But what happened here is that somebody here was at a distance from you. I'm getting to distant relationship, distant connection. Someone kind of like staying away from the connection or kind of really being too far away from you. The Three of Wands, let's clarify the Three of Wands for you in the recent past. And it's clarified by the Empress, the Four of Swords, and the High Priestess, and the Ace of Wands. So, you all know I play on Team D. So for many of you, dear Tauruses, in the recent past, I think that you felt, telepathically speaking especially, okay, very strong telepathic communication, that you both needed this separation. You both kind of, it wasn't easy, but I think that it allowed you and this person to heal something here with the Wheel of Fortune. A lot of you really started going within yourself. You started healing. You started looking deep within yourself, Taurus. Okay, what is it that you need to do? What is it that you need to release? For a lot of you, I think it was a very challenging chapter in your life where, you know, you try to work things out with this person before it didn't work out. Now you had to just do a lot of things on your own within yourself, maybe not even having any kind of communication with this individual. This person also could have ghosted you and you've questioned whether they truly loved you. That's another issue. Okay, this person kind of also maybe avoided having a conversation with you. Six of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Three of Wands. So in the present moment, for many of you, I think that there is communication here that you're kind of holding back. Many of you had the urge to either text message this person or talk to them again, but you're being very wise, okay? So there is the Hermit, Virgo energy, the Lovers, Gemini energy. Someone here is really going through a major spiritual change, Wheel of Fortune, spiritual epiphany, spiritual awakening. For many of you, you have held back communication from this person because you have started trusting more into the universe. I think that you have a lot on your mind here with the Eight of Swords. Like I said, there is a lot of uncertainty that you really want to gain clarity about. And I will say that someone here has a temper. You just know that if you were to say something to this person, it could literally backfire or it could kind of like break into a fight. So you're letting time heal things. You're letting the dust to settle before you would even initiate anything and talk about anything. Okay, so let's clarify the Five of Wands, clarified by the Nine of Cups, the Judgment here, and the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. So you're still making a decision here. I think your decision here that you're making has a lot to do with you basically deciding if you want to stay single or if you would really want to have any kind of relationship at all. As a Taurus, you're someone that you're very stable, very demure, very mindful. You don't just jump into from relationship to relationship. You take your time, you heal. A lot of you have come to realize that with the Nine of Cups, your own happiness and your own peace is what truly matters to you the most right now. It doesn't mean that you don't love this person. The Judgment here could be a Scorpio. It doesn't mean that you wouldn't want to be with them. But you just know right now for a fact with the Two of Pentacles that a lot of things there is a conflict here, a potential conflict that may break out if you were to reach out to them or if you were to either question them something or, you know, confront them. Now, Page of Cups here, there is an apology that could take place. Okay, let's clarify the Page of Cups for you in the present moment. And the Page of Cups here is clarified by the Lovers here, the Hermit, and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, so this has a lot to do with love, okay? Someone is really doing the work within themselves. They're kind of like holding things back, but they're doing a lot of research. They're doing a lot of thinking here. So I do see here that this person is going to want to come towards your way and apologize, and they may want to talk to you. Okay, you've been waiting for this moment. I don't see this apology coming, honestly, the energy that I'm picking up. I don't see this coming from a place of like extremely miserable or whatever, but it's coming from a very wise perspective, the Hermit here. It's coming from a very mature place. It's coming from a place of like, they know that they have messed up with something and they are ready to take accountability and to move things forward with you. So that's how this person's coming through, okay? Now, Nine of Pentacles here in the future. Taurus, your financial situation is improving. I think this person sees you as someone that you are very independent. You know what you want. You know how you want it. So this connection here that you have with this person, Taurus, I think this is something about confirmation, sprinkle, hold on. There is something about birds. I'm getting here a birth tattoo, Jamaican background or Latin background can be very significant here. Okay, some of you, maybe you are a tattoo artist. I'm getting here, you could be even like big into sports. I mean, I don't know why I'm getting soccer and football player also. Some of you could be a hairdresser, hair products. These are just messages that are literally coming through right now, and I gotta channel that. For many of you, you could also do like gardening, or there is something about you making some herbs, or you make something out of a garden. I don't know, you make something with your hands. Okay, pottery, clay can be very significant for some of you. You could also work at a bank. Okay, that's the energy that I'm picking up on. Now, there is news coming towards your way from this person. Okay, there is some kind of news and communication that's going to be headed towards your way. Someone here is involved into like a financial world. That could be this person that's maybe a Virgo. Now, let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles. I think your money situation here is going to improve. You have the Emperor and the King of Pentacles, so that's Aries, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, wanting to make an offer here to you. Okay, let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Number 9 can be very significant. A lot of you are also investing into learning some sort of a course or some sort of new knowledge here. Okay, so clarified by, the Devil, the Four of Wands, and there is the Ten of Cups here that flipped over, literally, these 3 cards. You know, when they flip over, it's definitely a sign here. So, dear Taurus, for many of you, I think that when it comes to marriage and commitment, you really know what you want, but also at the same time, there is a potential third-party situation that you want to make sure that it doesn't exist into this dynamic. You don't want to be in triangulation. You don't want to be in like the third wheel here when it comes to this person and to this relationship. For many of you, I do strongly feel like here that you actually have been wanting to commit to this person. There could be also a substance abuse that someone here needs to let go of. This could be smoking, drinking, compulsive behavior, compulsive shopping behavior could be a significant thing. Someone here is obsessed with shoes. I don't know who this person is, okay? There is an obsession here with shoes or like material things or clothing. I don't know, but that's just like kind of showing up. Materialism, okay? Now, in the near future, I think that you still are going to remain grounded. You're not going to give in right away. It's not that the apology comes in and you're going to jump right back into this person's lap. I see here you really focusing on your own independence, doing your own thing here, kind of keeping this person at base, hands bay, right? Kind of like away from there. Because the Death card here is the Scorpio energy. You want to make sure that this person has really gone through a major transformation before they can move towards your way. Okay, you want to make sure that this person is third-party free. They're able to commit to you. Let's clarify the Death card for you in the near future. So it's clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Apology only accepted. Apology, which also we saw in the present moment, the Page of Cups, dear Taurus. It's accepted only, right, when the Ace of Wands comes out to be clear. And it's only coming from the King of Swords, and there is a Nine of Pentacles. When this person comes solo. If I saw, instead of the King of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, you know, I'm saying 3 of Cups or whatever, there might be 2 or 6 of Pentacles. There is 2 people, but this is one person. So I feel like in the near future, this person is going to truly recognize, and you know, that's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy, and really admit the fact that they need to come towards your way full force, and they need to come solo. They need to come prepared, ready, and hard, okay, in order for you to accept this apology here. And then there is the 8 of Pentacles here at the bottom. And then there is the 3 of Swords. So 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles, this is talking about healing things and healing this relationship and moving forward. You know what you want. I think this person wants to come towards your way clearly, with a very clear perspective. So let's talk about the Hanged Man for you in the near future. The Hanged Man is about seeing things from a new perspective, clarified by the 6 of Cups. This is definitely for some of you a twin flame connection here. The Queen of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. You know, I want to mention something here. So you see, yes, you have been disappointed in this situation as the Queen of Pentacles, that this person, this past person, things they don't turn out to be the way that you anticipated. But there is also 2 cups that are still standing behind this person. And one of those cups is this, the Ace of Cups. There is love that's coming from this person here. There is also the 3 of Swords. This is what the apology is about, right? Apology. Because we see here coming up again and again, the Page of Cups, twice here, there is the Three of Swords. So this is a situation you are not, honestly, I feel like Taurus, you are not like sitting there and waiting them to apologize to make you feel good. It's more so you want to see someone's change behavior. You want to see that the patterns are not repeating itself. Okay, so there is definitely a past person here showing up, this person from the past, the Hanged Man, and you're going to actually help this person to see things from a different perspective, much more enlightened perspective, especially as a Taurus. You're the Hierophant in Tarot. You're the teacher. Okay, there is something about you being a teacher and trainer. So what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is definitely there is a new beginning here that's going to unfold between you and this person. And this is going to require you and them to move away from things, people, and circumstances that have been sabotaging this relationship. So let's get the advice and see what do you need to know, dear Taurus. What do you need to know? What is the advice for my Tauruses? The Fool, the Ace of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. So this is about a long-term commitment that's coming in. And you also have the Star, which is the card of an Aquarius. Wow. And the Hierophant. Like literally, wow, Taurus. The Star, the card of an Aquarius. The Hierophant, the card of a Taurus. So definitely commitment here when it comes to marriage and relationship. And your advice here is the Four of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Fool. Your biggest piece of advice here, dear Taurus, is the following. Even though it felt like that maybe this person didn't want to commit to you, they were not ready or whatsoever, there is a brand new beginning that's going to unfold. And yes, you have had a lot of question marks, but what are the things that you can do in the present moment to embody that energy, that fresh energy, that something really good is about to happen for you? What if you walked around for the next 24 to 48 hours that something really magnificent and great is about to happen for you? We're always addicted to thinking worst case scenario, but let's think of this as a challenge here and move forward and move and walk as if this relationship is going to unfold for you. Something really beautiful is going to unfold for you. Let's walk like that. Let's behave like that. Let's talk like that, because for many of you, I think that this is a situation that you have been wanting to manifest to happen, and it's an energy shift that you're doing. And it's an internal shift that's happening from within, and it's going to reflect into the 3D reality. Because creation is done, like Neville Goddard says. Everything exists already. You just become a match and a magnet. You embody that state, and it comes towards your way. Apology, text message, those are like mini bonuses out there. It's more about the fact that you're trusting your intuition with the High Priestess. You know something is about to happen, and this transformation that's happening. And of course, learning the lesson, because everything is literally a lesson here, okay? So, dear Taurus, this is what I had for you. Congratulations. And by the way, for some of you, Labradors and German Shepherds and a specific type of breed or a pit bull can be very significant. Or bulldog, okay? Could be even a pug. Dog, pets can be very significant. Maybe cats too. Now, this is what I have for you, dear Taurus. I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your support, for all your love here. I will definitely keep you posted about my upcoming triathlon that's coming up within 10 days. And I'm training for it, but I'm also going to be here, and I'll see you onto the membership side as well. I love you so much, dear Taurus. Happy birthday again, and I will see you very soon. Take care. Bye.